talk about a tag that I was tagged. Well, I wasn't tagged in. I'm never tagged. This tag is Getting to Know Me by Hearth and Soul. He invented it. So I thought, well, why not? Besides that, Emily asked me to do it. So this is for you, Emily. But first, a quick word from our sponsor before I get on with the show. Today we are brought to you by, I haven't even labeled it yet. This is Carma, and I did it in the Dragon and the Gargoyle, which you probably can't tell, but it has kind of an orangey, patchouli, anyway, we all kind of know the Lush dupe. Yes. No. Oh, no. Back up, no. He thinks he wants to eat the Jovan now. Well, I don't call it Jovan, but it's a musk. It's the moon design, and it is a dupe for Jovan Musk. I just call it J Musk. I'll do face of the day at the end in case people don't want to see. And so the first question is your Zodiac sign. Seriously, does anybody ask that anymore? Who cares? Second, do I smoke or drink? Nope, I don't do either. I used to be able to drink, but then I get headaches. Hi. I made a friend for life with that apple. See, now he's distracting. I'm on to number 3 now. 3 sounds that I love. Horses munching hay or apples. I love the sound of birds in the morning. I go in the barn and I can hear the swallows in the summer. And even when it's starting to rain, I better go faster. So birds, when you go outside, yeah, munching hay. I think that's all I wrote that I liked. I wrote 3 things that I hate. I hate wind chimes. They just bangity bang when you could have nice quiet. I hate sirens because they're just loud and annoying and they go by, and we're in the country. They don't need to have their sirens on until they get to the corner. And I hate the phone because somebody always wants something, right? Who's my best friend? Probably my god sister, because we knew each other before we were even born. And we can let time pass and then pick up right where we left off, and we can talk to each other about anything. And since she knows my parents, I knew her parents. We know where we're coming from. Do I have any tattoos or piercings? I only have ears pierced. I lost the other earring. I love this one, so I'll wear this one. One ear or the other. What's my favorite holiday? I love Valentine's. It was so fun at school because we would make those paper envelopes that, they were real big, and you'd have a back piece, and then you'd take the other piece and you'd fold it in half, and then you'd cut, and then it would have a scallop design, and then you just decorate it with cut out Valentines, and and we do that paste. Was it Elmer's paste? But anyway, it would have a stick in it, and you would just go on the paper like, I love that. And then we'd have little candies and pass around, and everybody'd get Valentines, and I love that. The other, of course, is Christmas, because you get to hear from family that you don't normally hear from, and that kind of thing. And of course, presents. But what's the other thing? Okay, 3 pet peeves. The way people and their dogs act on leashes. The dog, even if it's this big, is leading the person around. I mean, you can't do that with a horse. That's 1,500 pounds dragging you around. Oh, and people not on time. I can get there in time. Why can't they? Hearth and Soul had the same problem with that. He says, if somebody says they're going to meet you at 3:30, be there at 3:30. Don't call me at 4 and say, oh, I'm going to be late, because I've already figured that one out. If I could live anywhere in the world, I like it here on my farm. I like traveling to places, but I like living here. It's peaceful. My most embarrassing moment was probably, I have many of them, but probably the one that comes to mind first is I was shooting a wedding. Because I'm a retired wedding and portrait photographer. But anyway, I was shooting a wedding, and I hadn't met the bride and groom before. I was in the lobby, and it was a small wedding, but they had probably about 25 guests. And the groom came up to me. I'd met the bride, and she was this gorgeous young thing, blonde hair, and she had her girlfriends with her, and they were all very makeup-y and young. So then I went down to the lobby, and this man comes up, and he's wearing a tuxedo with a boutonniere, and I said, okay, I need to get you and your bride out for the portraits outside. He says, I'm the groom's son. Boy, I didn't know how to cover that one. But that taught me never assume anything when you're meeting somebody. That's my most favorite. My favorite food, well, is desserts like creme brulee and pastries, baked goods. I also love Kalbi ribs, you know, Korean ribs. Somewhere in Washington State, on the way to past Olympia, there's I can't think of the name of it. I'll think of the name of it tonight. But anyway, they serve these Korean ribs, or they call them Kalbi ribs. Actually, you might have called them Hawaiian ribs. But anyway, they're the cross-cut on ribs, so, you know, so that you see the bones like that, and it's about hamburger thickness, and you just throw them over the barbecue, and I serve them for both kids' high school graduation parties. I made the best Polska soup the other day. It's really easy. You take half a bag of mixed vegetables, frozen mixed vegetables, a can of diced tomatoes, and you take half a Polska sausage and you half it, and anyway you quarter it in little chunks, and then you just, and Italian spices, don't forget those, and some onion, and if you have something else vegetable-y in your refrigerator, throw that in, and oh my gosh, it makes the best soup. You fill it up with water, well, I use bouillon too, but chicken stock up to where everything's kind of submerged, and boil it away till you're ready to eat it. Cats or dogs? Well, you know cats. And, well, he left. Horses, but I'm a cat person. Dogs I like. We used to have a really nice dog. That was our grandpuppy, my mom's grandpuppy. Loved her, tried other dogs, didn't work. We had a greyhound that the rescuer picked out for us, and we didn't get to pick her, and she didn't get to pick us, and so that didn't work. She growled at the kids and stuff. She'd been abused on the racetrack. And then I got my son a dog, and we thought it was like a beagle, but it could lick the table as it walked by in the house. And his mother probably was going to foal him. Either him or a sister. But anyway, she was going to foal. And this dog would take anything and run with it, and it wouldn't let us catch it or get the glove or whatever it had. So he had to go before the foal was born. And he was huge, like I said, and I taught him to sit up. Oh God, it was funny. 3 favorite songs. I don't know if I had 3. Well, I wrote 3. Whole Lot of Love. That was a song that I really liked, and I was in a music store with my husband. Couldn't remember the name of it. And so I look up, and he's down the row of looking at albums, and I go, hey, what's the name of that song? Can't remember who sang it, but do you remember? And he looks at me like, oh, right, you're crazy. And so then he picks up this album, and he goes, hey, look, here's a one-song wonder. And it wasn't Foreigner. Oh, God, who is it? Golden Earring. It was a whole lot of love. I also like Thriller, and I liked the group Foreigner. 3 favorite movies. Well, I couldn't think of any. I mean, there's ones I like. I love comedies and ones that have twists and you have to try to figure out. But I have to be able to hear them and I have to be able to see them. If they're all shot in the dark, who can see? And, well, that's not a movie, but I like Blacklist, you know, because it makes you think. And I don't like ones that you can figure out before you get to the end. Favorite ice cream? Hi! Favorite ice cream? Oh, Tillamook makes a chocolate mudslide, and it's got chunks of chocolate in it, and it's yummy. Proudest moment, we'll hurry now because we have horse. Oh, my proudest moment are my kids that both turned out wonderful. They both did Peace Corps, graduated from college with no debt, and in fact, one is still in college. He's working on his doctorate, and proudest accomplishment for me was that my photography business flourished. I didn't really make a living, but I paid for the kids' college, and I got some furniture and that kind of thing, and so I was very proud of that, and I had my own identity. I wasn't somebody's mom or somebody's wife. And so then, this is what we've been waiting for. Yes. Oh, he loves his apples. I'm going to show you what I have on my face, but you don't have to stay if you don't want to. And JBS Farms, thanks you very much for, I've already put them away, for the soaps and your support. And he wishes there were more, but that was the last one in my pocket. So now let's see what's on my face. I have on Illamasqua's Rude Cream Blush. You want some blush? You're dirty. He's filthy. And on my eyes, I started putting on some Dior green. Now, not the camera. But I'm just not comfortable with the green, so I used the Gwen Stephani, and I use this one in the outer corner. I'll just do that because there's so many that are kind of similar, and I have a horse face right here. I have on, I'm just going to grab, because he's here, the Malay Pore Defender on to just the T-zone, just to get rid of the pores. I have on, oh, under my eye, I got the Sephora, under our eyes, I have the Sephora Fairy Tale pencil, and, oh, here, I'll swatch it. It's beautiful. It's got a little sparkle to it, but you can, underneath your eye, oh, I thought I was showing him the bag. Underneath your eye, it adds a little, well, as Jessica would call it, the Guadalajara eye. I have on my DWs from Miss Adoro eyelashes. He wants another apple, Mom. I put, you know, I'm using up, so I'm using my NYX pencil of natural lip pencil and my Urban Decay eyeliner. And, the Sephora, oh, I did bring glasses, okay. The Sephora number 13 lip stain. I love this. So first I did the lip pencil, then I put the lip stain, and then because of more, and I haven't been using it, is the By Terry Barely There. Is it Barely There? Something like that. Dare to Bear. Let's swatch it. It's just a real natural color. But it's a pretty long tube. And he says, I can't wear it because my lips are all furry right now. In the winter, they get all furry. And that's why he can stay outside all night. Oh, and my scent, he doesn't want this, is L'Ombre d'Anjou, or otherwise, AKA Bays. This is a dupe from Diptyque, and I made it because all it is rose and black or red currant. Can you smell it? Oh, God. He's gonna lick me. I won't let him lick the perfume, although it's just jojoba oil and fragrance oil. Oh, my God, he smells like grass. So I'll let you go, and he's one of my favorite things, too. So thank you so much for your support. He really appreciates it, too. He likes the smell. Well, he thinks there's an apple involved. But thank you so much for your support. He wants to come and see you, and I really appreciate it. It's so much fun making for you guys. And if you have a special request, I'd be happy to try to do it. And so until next time, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.